route, I leave them outlined when I hit them. Step on, spin move, and zone, scope. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off, and go. I had to kick off, and go. Step on, spin move, and zone, scope. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off, and go. I had to kick off, and go. Putting it down for that. Time I was dying and out. Had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make up with a feast.
Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Now it's Adam Humphries on the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the second quarterback chosen back in April from Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
When I was watching film this week, I had to write a note to myself. 3 touchdown passes in an NFL game deserves respect, not ho-hum just because they throw it around all the time, and he got his respect. NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, that's the ultimate vote of confidence from a week ago. Hey, look, he was great, not his best game ever, but obviously was very good to garner that award. All the talk this week, though, was about, let's take that forward now.
He's brought down.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 16 carries, 52 yards.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
On second down, Tua. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
The Saints take
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, selected in the 4th round back in April from Florida International. It's James Morgan.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
It's now
second and 10. Morgan. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. From the gun, it's Morgan. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, third and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well. Go to something else. And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
A gain of 2.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Mo Cox, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
A try here for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Leonard Fournette.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd.
Throwing from the gun is Morgan. And that is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
39 yards on the punt. Give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. Caught left side by Hilton. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Complete to number 13. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
A yard on the play. Brings up
out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Got an open man. Finds Gibson.
Antonio.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Incomplete. brings up 2nd and 10.
Tua to try again on 2nd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll give Fournette another crack, and he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The 1st down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like their little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Brandon McManus.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
1st and 10. At their own 22-yard.
Tua Tagovailoa in the offense heading back out. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting a lead. So you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
But I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked out at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Seven, our score after 1.
Score tied 7-7.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing now is Morgan. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Leonard Fournette. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brought down by Trayvon Mullen. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
on 3rd down. Morgan. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 10 yards, good for a Saints first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run with Fournette. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
He was brought down by Trey.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Morgan. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Morgan's pass.
That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Morgan. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. From the gun, Morgan will find Bryant, his tight end. It's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and
a shotgun give to Fournette. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 12 yards there and a first down.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Morgan. Oh, nearly picked.
Morgan.
And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by McManus is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead.
Saints 10, Bears 7.
So that drive began at their own 3. They wind up getting 3 out of it.
And to me, the mentality to begin the drive, that was probably the key to everything. Let's just make sure we take care of the football, give ourselves some room, and maybe punt it away. Instead, it started at the 3, and it ended with 3 points.
The Bears now ready to take over again and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 30.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And this will be a Bears first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
That's good for a Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Jeffrey Simmons.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Reception here by Ruggs. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Chicago. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Holding, receiving team.
A very costly holding penalty. It backs them up all the way inside their 10 to start this drive. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Now left side on the swing pass. And he works free. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 30 yards there. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Morgan looks to throw it. And that's caught by the tight end, Bryant. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Connection made with Chenault. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 29-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
First down, Morgan with it. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
To throw again. Morgan. No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there.
It's third down and 10 yards.
To throw is Morgan. To throw on third down. Able to complete this to Chenault. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
For the field goal, a 34-yard attempt.
And McManus able to put it through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
13. Bears 7.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Tua sets up to pass it. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. This will make it into the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. So here are the Saints to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop him for a loss of 4.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
First play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Morgan. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And they'll get him down here at the 23. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. And linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field. One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
Got exactly what they wanted there out of the RPO and had the defense out of position.
One word for you there, excellent, because he read all the keys properly, made the right decision, and look at the result. Pretty substantial gain.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Tua. Pass caught left side by Humphries. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Finding fouls complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far in this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's
2 and now, 3rd and goal. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
incomplete. Out of the end zone.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
They'll try and run for it, and he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Morgan. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that 1st down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's Morgan to throw. Out left side here to Bryant. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Fournette on the counter. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
Here's Morgan on 3rd down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards is the pickup, 1st down, New Orleans.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is Fournette. Tremaine Edmonds, the Bills' leading tackler in 2019, in on the stop. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun is Morgan. Quick slant to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play, and it'll move the chains.
1st down.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Looking to throw. Morgan over the middle here to Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Morgan sets up to throw on 1st down. This will be caught once again by Brown. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Operating from the gun, Morgan. His pass caught at the 4. Morgan. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Laviska Shenault. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Is no good. That keeps the
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready.
Brandon McManus.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need two of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Offense.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. From the gun, it's Tua. This is brought in by Gibson. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. The Bears on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. They were searching for the tight end, Darren Fells, and that'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Tagovailoa going for it on fourth down. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard.
And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. Tagovailoa trying again after the pick six. That's complete. Middle of the field to Humphreys. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 39-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Got a man. It's Gibson complete. And that play is blown up. Losing yardage back at the 35. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. 14 yards and a Chicago first down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now this is Hilton on the receiving end, and this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Quan Alexander. 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Now McManus for the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Onto the field now come the Bears. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Finds the open target, Arnold.
Tagovailoa's pass.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Looking to pass. Tua.
25-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Got an open man, finds Gibson. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Antonio Gibson.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And again, it's Tagovailoa. He finds Humphries. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
2 and a throw again. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
Blankenship out for the point after. And that'll make this a 19-point game. That time, a 9-play drive. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago.
14.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Fournette, and only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
The tackle made by Shelby Harris. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line. Today's
a road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.